Time to pull back the curtain, sit down, and watch some film with two former NFL offensive linemen. This is the O-Line Committee. Jeremiah Sirles, Alex Boone. I'm Phil Mackey, and he is Joe Flacco.
Him. He is him, as the cool kids say.
He
is him.
Dude.
Joe Flacco. Let's pull up some fun with Joe Flacco here, boys.
Let's talk about this whole situation because fucking serious. This dude's been with the Jets as a backup, just chilling, fucking leaves. Vikings quarterback goes down. Hey, you guys need a quarterback? No, we're good. You're old. Okay, cool. Browns, you need a quarterback? Yeah, sure, we'll take you. Didn't even call the Jets. Didn't even call the Jets like, hey, I'm willing to come back.
I'll come
like,
back.
No, I'm good. We're good. We're good.
Are you before we dive into some of the film here of just another magnificent Joe Flacco performance against those Jets, how surprised are you that he had that much left in that right arm? Because he was kind of a punchline these last few years, right? He's old, decrepit. In fact, I feel like in the offseason we broke down some Jets offense film, and we were kind of like, that was Joe Flacco. That play.
For sure.
I don't think anybody saw this coming. You can tell that there were teams that were like, dude, we're good. Really, like, we're good.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Looking
Joe, but
back,
no.
Yeah, everyone's kind of looks like an idiot, but with the season that he's been putting together for this team, not to say that they're not a good team, because they are. Their defense is stout and their offense has playmakers, but they have had injuries. They have guys going down every week, and he's still out there. What did he throw? Like 300 yards in the first half? But I kind of want to bring that up because crushed in the first. In the second, it was different, though, and that's what kind of scares me. Like, yeah, I get it. Joe Flacco's going crazy. Defense had an interception. They fumbled a kickoff return on, like, the 10. Like, when you look at that game, really, you're kind of like, man, the Jets really fucking shot themselves in the foot. Like, they really just screwed it up. Yeah, Flacco had a great game, but I'm wondering how long can you continue to play like that? Like, you talk about some of these teams in the playoffs that are going to be hunting after you, coming like the Ravens. Dude, have you seen the Ravens defense? Have you seen what they do? And that's why I'm looking at this. Yeah, I think Joe Flacco should easily win Comeback Player of the Year. There's no question he should win that.
Dude, Damar Hamlin died and came back. He's the literal definition of Comeback Player of the Year.
Joe Flacco pretty much did too, though. I mean,
Joe Flacco died a lot longer death than the Jets. He was there for years. He was in eternity hell for years. I'm giving it to Joe Flacco, okay? I don't care what anyone says. It's his.
I'm with you on the second half, and like, is that what we're going to see from here on out? I mean, the first week, Amari Cooper was just like, I'm better than everyone, so just continue to throw me the football, and I'll just make things happen. He also has thrown a lot of interceptions. Like, he has, and he's playing against some backup quarterbacks, and not the, like, I just worry about the longevity of him being able to keep up doing what he's doing. Now, if he can, the sky's the fucking limit for this team.
Yeah,
well, when you say longevity, do you mean like
through the playoffs?
January?
I mean, through the playoffs.
Dude, he's not going past this year. Calm down.
I mean,
okay?
like
getting a 10-year contract.
I'm talking longevity, like through the playoffs. Like, can he
5 more weeks?
Can he sustain 5 more weeks? He's old.
He has no tackles. That's another thing.
That's the other thing. If he starts getting beat up, like both Jedrick Willis is out. Hey. Conklin's not Conklin. It is Conklin. Right? Conklin and Willis are both out. So you start talking about what's gonna slow Joe Flacco down. If they start getting him hit, they start getting him hit. He starts taking a few unnecessary hits. He starts getting to pick himself up off the ground a few times. That's what slows him down a little bit. And I mean,
hey, listen,
my favorite. Hold on, before. My favorite was, did you see where they showed him on the bench and he was like,
he's like falling asleep.
Yeah, and everyone's like, he throw 3 touchdowns when it's past your bedtime. I was like, oh yes, that's glorious.
Crushing him. No, and the one thing I was gonna say was, do you remember the Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay and Kansas City? Everybody was like, oh, Patrick Mahomes. What was the one thing that stopped him that game? The tackle.
Getting hit.
Getting hit. Like, dude, if you don't have your tackles, your backups better be legit, or you better be Lee, and Ray all day. You would know exactly what I'm talking about.
Full slides.
Full slide, baby.
A couple fun nuggets here. So it's been 5 starts for Joe Flacco. He's averaging 323 pass yards per game, which is 90 more pass yards per game than his career average of 233. And we can talk about this. We'll get to the film here in a second, but one thing that's interesting to note, the Browns are the first team in NFL history, I believe, to make the playoffs starting 4 different quarterbacks. They're 11-5 going into Week 18 with 4 different starting quarterbacks. The Vikings also started 4 quarterbacks, and there's a big gap between the win totals. Now the Browns have the number 1 defense,
which
so
helps.
That's big.
That's why they're good.
But the Browns, even though they're not racking up 200 rushing yards a game or anything, but they have still stuck mostly to at least showing run.
Yeah.
And of those yards I just mentioned, so Joe Flacco blowing away his passing totals, 55% of Joe Flacco's passing yards are play action.
Yeah,
which
So
was
just
his
they
game
should be
plan
showing
forever.
the running game, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that's how he's successful in the Ravens too.
hello.
Right? They've always had the run game. I mean, and you want about like comeback player of the year, coach of the year's Kevin Stefanski's got to
for
be
sure.
up there.
For
I
sure.
mean, like you said, 4 different quarterbacks. They lose Chubb early in the year to a disgusting knee injury.
Terrible.
Right? Like you got Ford and Hunt, and then the tackles go down. Njoku burns his face off, and he still comes back playing like a man. Like they've gone through so much, and Stefanski's done a great job. And again, Boone and I played with Stefanski when he was with the Vikings. Loved
dude.
Kevin, love him to death. Like he's done a fantastic job with this team put together.
Listen, I love Kevin, but I'm giving mine to D'Amico Ryan. I'm sorry.
I'm going Kevin.
Okay.
You guys are both having pretty good years as head coaches. Okay, so let's break down some of Joe Flacco here, where it's a 3rd and forever right out of the gate here in the first quarter, a 3rd and 15. By the way, if you like these film breakdowns, or maybe you're new to the O-Line Committee channel, please click the like button and the subscribe button on this YouTube channel. We appreciate you guys. We just started this thing like 7 months ago, and we're already up to about 15,000 subscribers. So thank you guys. Let's start here, gentlemen.
By the way, what a way to start the game. First 3rd down, 3rd and 15. The coach was like, so that 3rd and manageable we talked about, that just got fucked play 1.
Yeah, boys, that's off the script. That's not the script we talked about.
We're not doing choice here. Here we go.
Dude, David Njoku has been an absolute
Fire.
psychopath. He's been I don't know
You know
how
who he reminds me of? Vernon Davis.
Ooh, I like it.
100%. He is the most athletic tight end. Do you look at it, for as big as he is,
He's
just
enormous.
running through fucking everybody. Insane. And to go back to Mackey, to go to your point, when we, one of the things that's going to make them. No, this is perfect. This core right here, they're good. They're really, really
Teller,
good.
Posick, Petonio.
That's going to be their saving grace. These 3 guys are going to have some big challenges coming up soon.
Well, you already see the double. You see the double chips.
Yep.
Right. So you see where they have it lined up. Kareem Hunt and Njoku are on the sides of like, hey, we're gonna double chip our way out of here to take some of this edge rush off of our tackles. Right. Gun to your head, Mackey. Who's 66 and 64? Do you have any ideas?
Like what their names
What
are?
their names are?
I don't know.
You don't win. You don't usually win Super Bowls with tackles that you don't know the names of.
But what if I would have rattled those names off right away?
I knew you wouldn't because you don't know those things.
Mackie, I have a hard time naming those names. There's
Yeah,
a lot of starters in this league.
Right, and so it's one of those things where like that is going to be the one thing to keep an eye on here. But again, Njoku does a great job. He chips his way out. Mosley tried to chase Njoku around all day and just couldn't do it. But they did just enough. Right, like look at this. It's a great job of the clear out on this side here.
Double twist here, but
yeah, they're running 2 TEs here. Right, so you got up here. He chips him right into the twist. Petonio passes it off. Settles. Wyatt Teller settles.
Wow.
Like perfect pocket. And then there's 4
Look at that
defenders.
space.
4 defenders over there, and then he just runs away, slaps Mosley hand away, slaps his hand away. Like Njoku just had a hell of a start to this last Flacco Njoku connection and Amari Cooper. That's what's really made this whole thing go.
So we're driving here. We're driving.
We're
It's the
driving.
Same drive, first quarter.
Let's go, Brownies.
3 by 1.
Oh, I love it.
Little
Play action.
pop action.
Where they pull the center. I love it. Oh, dude, this throw that he made over C.J. Mosley's head.
This
was
is
He's
dark.
just kind of
This is a
50
dark
balls too.
Stupid. Stupid. Dude, I never thought he could do this. And I love how you pull the center because it just adds another element of, there it is.
Also rolling to his left. Like that's something that no one talked about in this play. Like so many times you see this play go to the right because it's a right-handed quarterback. But like for Flacco's geriatric ass to be able to roll to his left, like and run as fast as he physically can, right? Like run, Joe, like and then to get over here and flip his hips around like this, like that looks like Aaron Rodgers. Like tell me that doesn't look. Tell me that doesn't look like that. Looks exactly like a throw Aaron Rodgers would make.
Yeah, it does.
Right, feet wide, little slide arm, put a nice teardrop up and over a linebacker.
Woo!
Oh,
Give me
I
some.
love it. I
God
love
damn.
it.
He loves Njoku. That's going to be a problem.
Dude, that dude's like thrown into a freaking mattress.
Everyone's
thrown into a mattress.
They're going to double team him now. They're going to go and be like, hey, we're taking Amari Cooper and Njoku away.
That's fine. You can't double both of them.
No, you figure it out.
Look at this person.
Hey, I guarantee you 68. I promise you he reported.
Oh, for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it yet, go watch our Lions. Go watch our Lions breakdown. We did a whole thing on the reporting debacle, Reportgate of the Detroit Lions here. But yeah, 13 personnel. They just run duo. I mean, this is as good as it can get. Is this duo or power? I didn't.
No, this is it's basically a center guard counter.
Ooh, CG.
It's basically like tag. They're tagging, and then everyone's going to pull around. Yep. Close it all down, and then you get your 2 pullers as long as everybody gets the blocks, which they do. There's your beautiful running lane right there. Let's see this safety. Dude, I'm telling you, if you can run the ball in the playoffs, it makes shit easy.
Yeah, we talk about this all the time.
If you're doing this to people and you're just beating on their defensive line and you're basically like, we're just slowly chomping away at you guys and there's nothing you can do about it. We're pulling our center and guard and they're getting out. Like, this is clinic tape for how you want to do it.
Can I real quick? I'm gonna ask you guys. Let's go back to our faces here. Okay, I'm just gonna give you the DNA of the Browns here.
Okay,
best defense in the NFL.
Correct.
Quarterback who once led a Super Bowl run, who's made big throws in January multiple times.
Boone, do you remember that? Do you remember that Super Bowl run?
That's true. Yeah,
just curious.
Funny guy, slinging the ball all over the lot against the San Francisco 49ers. You've got an excellent offensive line with a great interior core, right? Yep. And you've got some weapons. The AFC, I mean, the Ravens are the Ravens, okay? No one's questioning the Ravens, but I'm saying, like, once you get past the Ravens, are the Browns kind of scary?
Yes. And the reason they're scary for the Ravens is your division games are always different. Like, they know how to play you. They played you twice already. Like, you meet them a third time in the playoffs.
It's any man's game.
That's more of a coin flip than anything, just because there's no surprises. There's no, like, you're familiar with everyone.
You know what that game comes down to? Turnovers. Who
100%.
Turns the ball over first?
Which is what scares me about Flacco. Flacco has been turnover heavy over the last couple of weeks. As much as he's been throwing the ball well, like, he's done a few dumb things. But, yeah, I mean, they're scary. They're definitely scary.
They're definitely a scary team, absolutely. When you have the number one defense, you're always a scary team.
I mean, and you got to talk about. We've been talking about Njoku with his receiving. Watch this block he does. Like, this is a phenomenal. So we talk about cutting the defense all the time, right? Pin pull. So the tackle. So the tackle's going to pin down on 94. 85's got to get to the Mike linebacker. 68's going to pin on the D end. Right, like, everyone does a great job cutting the defense, but Njoku does a fantastic job. Right here, he gets up the field. Boom, just hat on a hat, right? You don't got to kill this dude. Just get in his way, right? Just get in his way. Like, that's Mosley. That's their leading tackler. That's their stud in the middle, and he just gets in his way, and you can tell how big he is when he's blocking Mosley, and Mosley's just pissed, like, got to chase this dude. He's blocking me. Like, he lives rent-free inside of Mosley's head this game.
For sure.
Another 3rd and forever here, a little 3rd and 12 from the 50-yard line.
A little 2x2. Looks like they're coming after you. They
5-0,
bail out.
Oh, my
God.
There he is again.
There's Mosley. He's like, I'm tired of chasing this asshole. Look at him just
break away from Mosley, dude. Here we go. We got an overload to the left. We're going to 5-0 this. Everybody's on an island. Uh-oh, here comes the twist.
That's a great little flick. That's a great flick right there.
Yeah. That's
trouble.
Look at Mosley here, though. This is what you get sometimes when you try and disguise too much. Right? Like, this is Mosley trying to disguise too much. He's assuming that, like, hey, this is going to probably be Njoku settling over the middle, or he's going to break out, right? And then when he just sprints across here, like, having to stop like that against a guy as athletic as Njoku, you're never going to catch him.
No.
Right? So, like, Mosley needs to get his butt over on the other side. He's trying to disguise too much here, but sometimes you can out-trick yourself, right? Like, he's, like, trying to get over here sprinting, and then right here he thinks he's going to settle. Like, good luck. Good luck. And then that's a dart, dude. And a one-handed catch by Njoku, never breaking stride. Like, absolute dart by Joe Flacco right here. Good protection up front. Boom, 5-0 look.
End up getting home with a little twist right there. Gets through.
And Njoku up to, 100 yards in the first 5 minutes
First 5 minutes of the game. Yeah, if you had Njoku on your fantasy team, you won the championship.
Yeah, let's take one more look at just like the offensive line, the protection here. So
Yep. They run a little TT stunt here between the center and the left guard. Center does a good job not trying to pass this to no one. Right, this is sometimes where you feel this pass like coming through here. Batonio gets a little bit too shallow on his set as the left guard. He's laid out of his stance, which is what screws everything up. Right, so right here he's trying to pass it, but he can't. So Postic's just like, all right, I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to hold it and go through here. The right tackle, though, I want to watch this outside hand strike. This is a really nice job. We call it independent hands. This is what we teach our young players a lot. Independent hand strike, right? You're not a two-hand puncher. He gets to his spot, 66 here. Boom, 1, 2, 3, throws his inside hand, whack, or his outside hand. Boom, right there. You stop his feet, right? Like he does a great job connecting with that outside hand. All he's got to do is stop 47's feet in his rush just a little bit. Boom, right there. See how his feet stop? And then he's able to recover here. Does a nice job sitting back in the chair, pushing through. It's a really nice one-on-one rep for that right tackle.
boom. Wow. All right, we got a few more here. There's a lot of good stuff here. There's 1, 2 in the second half that it's just couldn't tell if it was Deshaun Watson from 5 years ago or Joe Flacco, but we'll
Stop it.
Crazy legs.
Crazy
Flacco.
legs.
Uncle Bad Touch.
Now this was
That's just luck. That's luck right there, dude.
what is happening here? Joe Flacco just sets his cigarette down, just slinging it, smoking Jay Cutler here.
Here we go.
This is, I mean,
He got lucky there, dude. That guy.
those are the throws that worry me in the playoffs. Like, those are the ones where if that's the Ravens, dude, that's going the other way. Like, that's going the other way. Like, the Jets they're going to jet. They're a great defense, but at the end of the day, the Jets are going to jet. Oh, look at these jump sets, Boone.
I love them, dude.
Look at these jump sets.
Go back.
Sorry, we'll talk
at
about
the right
Flacco's.
side.
No, this is good.
We'll talk
Look
about
at the
Flacco's
right
YOLO here in a second, but look at these jump sets. Just phenomenal.
The right guard and right tackle are going to jump these two out here, and it's pretty incredible because the one thing about a jump set is when you jump somebody, you have to be prepared right away and see how fast they both fly off the ball, and they're both square. Teller could be a little bit squarer, but he's strong enough to get away with this. But the right tackle is so square, and he does a great job of throwing his hands. When you jump set somebody, you have to throw your hands. If you don't throw your hands, you're going to lose. See how right there he creates extension to get him away? And it just stops his rush right now. And it's a great changeup because when guys have been humming off the edge the whole day, you jump out there and throw your hands in their face or on their chest. Dude, it starts to slow them down. It's risky, though, because this ended up being a twist, but they're both in good position to get it done. But going back to the throw.
Pause it right there. Pause it. You going to tell me right there you thought this was a catch for the Browns?
No. I say it's lucky.
He's literally like leaning out to knock this ball away. Right.
He's luckier than a dog with two dicks right here, dude. I mean, gosh dang it.
What?
That was a Tonyism. That was a Sperano. That was a Tony Speranoism right there.
I knew I've heard that before.
Yeah, that guy's luckier than a dog with two dicks.
Oh,
and I was like, what are you talking
peace,
about,
man.
Tony? Rip.
Tony.
Oh,
all right.
man. All right.
Here we go.
We're still second quarter. Browns up 20-7 here on the Jets midfield.
Here we go. Right on that crazy logo.
Old
They're
school,
all
man.
about the logo, dude. Old school. Leave it to Cleveland people. Oh, my God. Wait till you see this cut on the edge.
The cut on the edge, but also the fake by Flacco. The way he just holds that ball.
This is another Aaron Rodgers-ism.
Yep.
Watch how he does this. Whoop.
Oh. And a dart.
Sexy.
Another
Ooh.
dart.
Dude, go back. I got to watch this guy get cut on the edge.
Where are we looking here on the left side?
No, look on the right side.
Right
It's
side.
going to be like a stutter, and the guard's going to pull like it's like a stutter power, and he's just going to cut the watch. Dude, that's when you know the quarterback's going to be on the move because you're never allowed to cut if the quarterback's going to stay up in the pocket. But in this meeting, I promise you, Callahan was like, I want you to cut the living shit out of this guy. Because that doesn't come through our mind to cut because we would be panicked that he'd get up and make the play. So the fact that he actually did it and got it is another way we slow him down, right? This dude's humming off the edge all day. Go cut him right now. That's what they tell you, too. They look at you and they're like, cut him now.
Yeah, because next time you go to run this actual run play where it's the stutter, he's going to be thinking about that, and you're going to kick his ass out. Like, it's the game within the game. It's body blows. It's the chest match. Like, all those things. Like, you get a defensive lineman thinking about his knees, he's obviously going to slow down.
Oh, yeah.
And then just a nice rainbow lob here. Just a little rainbow lob, the Joe Flacco lob.
Just a little one.
People in Cleveland have to be going crazy right now.
It's so much fun.
All my family is like, oh my God, we're going to the playoffs. Spoken like a true fan.
Yeah.
I love it. Here we go. Just
his ball placement is the best I've seen it since maybe the Super Bowl run. Like,
Dude,
and I don't know if that's just him like feeling himself or what, but like they never really came after him either, which I thought was curious. Like, I felt like if you got Flacco that's starting to feel himself like this a little bit, like, why don't we try to get to his feet a little bit?
Yeah.
Like, send 6, send 7. Like, especially with no Amari Cooper, like, we're scared of Njoku, but other than that, like, there's no one that we're super, like, terrified of on the edge here. Like, I wanted to see the Jets be a little bit more. What is that guy on the sideline doing right there? Look at that guy.
This guy right here?
What is that? Like, is he kneeling down? Is he just praying to the Browns
God? Does he go to his knees as he catches it?
Does he go to his knees?
It's a Browns. It's got to be a Browns guy.
It's got to be.
He's so excited. Yeah.
He's already on his knees. Is that Stefanski?
No.
He's got a play sheet.
Oh, that's so great.
Everybody's got a play
sheet.
But
you talk about Flacco feeling himself. You know, put yourself in his shoes for a second. Like, you've made all the money that you could ever want to make generationally in the last 15 years. You've got your Super Bowl. You know, you were pretty much done, retired on your couch. This is all just a free roll for him right now.
Yeah.
Like, there's no pressure. You're the 4th quarterback of the season for the Browns. No one's expecting you to make a Super Bowl run. So it shows up in the way that he's dabbing guys up after games, and it
he's
looks
just
like
happy
a
to
much
be
more
there.
freer version of Joe Flacco.
Yeah, he's just happy to be there, man.
Mackie, hear me out. Joe Flacco to the Vikings next year.
Stop it.
Oh, my God. You know what?
Dude,
okay.
If you don't think he's getting paid off this season, you're full of shit, Jay. You are so full of shit.
No one's gonna pay him, dude.
Well,
He's 100 years old.
Okay.
No, it's not about, like, he's not going to get the bag, but, like, could he leverage this into another season in the NFL as a bridge quarterback? So,
absolutely.
I want the Vikings to draft a quarterback. I want them to draft a Penix or whoever they can, right? Okay. But they're going to need a veteran bridge guy. And if it's between right now, if it's between Kirk Cousins needing $35 million off a torn Achilles to be a bridge guy, or I can get Joe Flacco for like 8, 10, 12 million and save some of that cap. Joe Flacco plus whoever you draft.
He's so against it.
Huh?
Stop it.
Okay.
No.
Kyler Murray's still the quarterback in Arizona? Okay. He'll get a chance. Just letting everybody know. By the way, that head coach is going to be my mic soon, because if they end up cutting him after what he said, I'm going to die. I'm going to fucking lose it. They're all just liars.
We'll get
He's our franchise forever. No,
Until he's not.
So you draft one this year in the first, you fucking idiots. Yeah.
Here we go. Flacco-isms. More
Play
chip
action.
outs, right? More chip outs. Oof.
Is that Moore? Mm-hmm. Elijah Moore. He's
Was
another
that
one.
before he died?
He's starting.
No, he's fine.
Oh, didn't he
That
get
was scary? That was scary.
He got a concussion,
was
right?
terrifying.
Yeah.
Because he was doing those like involuntary, like
Yeah.
that was terrifying.
Your arms get all.
Yeah, that was not awesome.
No, not fun.
But again,
good protection?
running back.
Ford chipping his way out. Flacco coming in here, not taking a hit, delivering a dime. I mean, he's big. I think people forget how big Joe Flacco is. Like, he's a big dude. I remember watching him in the Pro Bowl when he was doing the, like, who could throw it the farthest back before, like, Allen and Mahomes were seamen. Like, they were just figuring it out. Like, he just was the guy out there that just had the cannon. Like, he was just the cannon before it was cool to throw it really far. Like, it was Joe Flacco.
Yeah. We saw it firsthand.
Yes, I know you did. In the lights. Light gate.
It went out.
Look at him. Look at him using his crazy legs right here. Look at this. Oh, man.
Is this the one where he gets punched in the face, too, by Quinn Williams?
He takes a haymaker from Quinn Williams.
No big deal. How about this run, though?
This is a great touchdown here, man. It's a great touchdown.
I'm telling you, man. All right, watch him get punched in the face here by Quinn Williams and act like nothing's wrong. Right?
Boom.
There.
He's like, oh, God, run away.
And I love how the two guys behind him don't even see it. They're like, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, like that should have been a 50-yard penalty. But
Huge penalty. You can't touch quarterback.
You can't touch quarterback in the face.
I love this run, and I love how they just, you know what, Joe, get it out here, sling it and go. This is what's going to make them save them, is chipping on the way out, like we talked about before, getting rid of the ball quickly and the protection up front. Like they don't have to worry about their defense, dude. They're stout. Fucking wide open.
Boom.
Dude. Hey, I will say this.
How
Your
do you-
boy
okay.
Ford's wide open.
Was there no flag thrown on this?
No,
no,
that's what we're saying.
Guys looking
No
at?
flag.
Yeah, I don't know how you missed that. Like, he literally takes a haymaker to the face. Like, and Quinn Williams is a strong human being. Like, that didn't feel good. Like, that definitely, like, that's why after the game he was like, Quinn, why'd you have to do that to me, dude?
Yeah,
like,
right
here. Like, he winds up with it, too. Whap! Like,
Dude.
just, what are you looking at, pal?
Everybody's
like,
What
staring
are
at-
we looking at here? What is happening?
like, you see his head snap. Like, "Ugh."
It's like looking up at the to stay up and recover from this, and then
yeah, like,
somehow run.
He
out
actually
to your
runs
left.
away from
Yeah.
Quinn Williams too. Look, he runs away from him.
yeah. And then he just sees. I mean, Ford does a great job staying with the play here too. I mean,
If I were
Ford
to
should be
tell you-
open right now.
Right
I mean,
now.
the ball needs to be gone to Ford right now.
If I were to tell you right now, this is going to be a touchdown,
No, I don't think anybody would believe you.
or even, okay, this is going to be a touchdown right here.
Yeah, Crazy Legs is out there running. Looks like a baby deer. He just looks like he's a baby deer running away.
God! Oh God!
The predators
Who's
are
open?
coming. The predators are coming.
Hey, Jerome Ford does a great job of getting away right
Yeah.
there. Getting an escape plan for him because
And
Flacco
again-
doesn't want to run it anymore. He's like, all right, I'm ready to get rid of it.
Yeah, and then just gives it to him. Just gives him something to run with here. Great job. Great run after the catch here. Ford's been a great,
been awesome,
great for them.
Yeah, they got something.
Look at that. Just
Look at this. Oh man, how many cracks did 94 have at a tackle there?
Oh.
Now he's just
Yeah.
he's just sitting down.
nice arm brace, bro.
Son of a bitch.
Nice
I know
arm
what
brace.
I know what you have that for.
Trying to be a weapon.
Fucking hate those guys.
Dude, the Brownies are going to be interesting in the playoffs.
They sure are, dude.
I'm excited
I'm
to
rooting for
watch
the
them.
Browns.
I'm
Hey,
excited to watch them.
How many times
Like
have
the Browns in Detroit, baby. The
Yeah.
Browns
Oh,
in
that
Detroit.
would be.
How
you
many
imagine?
times have the Browns and the Lions been in the playoffs in the same year?
Oh gosh,
I'm gonna look that up right now.
it can't be more than like 5.
So the Lions have 3 division titles since 1957.
God.
Think about
They're
that.
definitely on our Mount Rushmore, right? They were on our Mount Rushmore of dysfunction.
Not right
Not-
now.
not
though.
anymore.
Not
Not
anymore.
anymore. Oh, not anymore.
They
They
were
were.
for sure. I mean, at one point they had the best receiver to ever play the game, and they made
Which
him retire. Like
still
they made him be
baffles
like,
me.
they made him like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like this sucks.
Take
I was
my
like,
money
"You were
away."
So good. He was so good. Megatron was such a freak show, dude.
Okay,
So-
I have it.
You got it?
1994. 1994 is the last time these
The
two
only-
teams were in the playoffs. At the
Really?
same time.
Wow.
Yeah, the Lions were 9-7, basically carried by Barry Sanders, just being a video game, and then
94. Who
the
was that?
'94
Was that
Browns.
Couch?
That was Bill Belichick
No.
and Vinny Testaverde was the starter.
Vinny.
Yeah, dude. 11 wins for Bill Belichick, and
It's been
and
20
Vinny Testaverde.
years. 20 years. 30 years. 30 years.
30,
Been 30
dude.
years.
30 years.
Holy shit.
So enjoy
30
these
years.
playoffs, man. You got
Hey.
these garbage franchises.
Cleveland's
going to
go crazy, dude. They're going to go
Yes.
fucking banana balls right now. But the crazy thing is they don't have the home seed, right? Oh, no, because the Ravens have the
No,
one seed.
Ravens won.
Yeah.
So they'll travel on the road. We'll see.
It's going to be great.
Bring that
It's going to be
dog
great.
on the road.
I love it.
If you guys enjoyed this breakdown of the Browns and Joe Flacco, the magic carpet ride led by Joe Flacco, click that like button and the subscribe button on the O-Line Committee YouTube channel. We'll see you guys next time.